Hey, what's up, fellas? Just finished up my morning workout. I am. I, I personally believe, and that's my motto. I'm not telling you it's gonna be easy, but I'm telling you it's gonna be fucking worth it. So, um, I need. I just want to say something. Say some things. And you know what? The dryer's going, so I don't want to make it difficult for you to hear me. Um, I promise you, I don't think that I am smarter or better than any of you. I don't think that I know more than you do because I don't have the same experiences that you have. The only reason I keep posting videos is with the hope that I can help you avoid some of the mistakes that, or some of the things that affect all of us as men, in my opinion. Now, I promise you, sincerely, that I'm not selling anything. I don't care if you like or subscribe. I don't have a Patreon. I'm not trying to turn this into a money making venture for me. Um, I have all the money I need for the rest of my life. I have all the medical care I'll need for the rest of my life. I'm not trying to take anything from you. And I don't think there are enough older men that are just simply trying to help the guys coming up behind us. Um, I believe, as an older man, I owe you younger men a debt. I get to live in a nice neighborhood because of men. I get to go to the grocery store and buy goods because of men. Men built the roads. Men built my house. Men built my pool. Men built my car. Men made everything I use in power grid, water, you name it. You know what? There is never enough good praise heaped upon the good average men. I'm talking about your road workers, the guys that keep our water and power grid working, the guys at Walmart, the carpenters, the electricians, the plumbers. Ah, try doing a plumbing problem. Those guys, mechanics, truckers. Try it. Yeah. How does your food get to your grocery store? Ah, imagine that, huh? How about Amazon? How about you Amazon workers? Jesus Christ. Have you, I spent one day as a volunteer just to get a look at what it was like. There's a warehouse here in El Paso. Holy fucking shit. I couldn't fucking do that job. You know another job? How about a FedEx guy? How about a mail delivery guy? How about the guys that are just out there busting their ass every day just to get by? I owe you a debt. The world works, my lights work. I like having clean water. I like to be able to flush my toilet. I like to have my trash taken away. I like to be able, if I need help, to call the fire department, the police, go to the medical facilities. The STEM field is dominated by men for a reason. Engineers, just accountants. Well, maybe not accountants. Yeah. Anyways, I'm not trying to be obtuse or ignorant, but I do not think that good average men get enough credit. And yes, I owe you a debt. And I will do as much as I can to help you not run into roadblocks. I'm not one of those guys that's going to uh, get where I wanted to be and then pull the ladder up after them. Do you know what I mean? You know, the guys, I got mine. Fuck you, get yours. No, 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 no. I don't want to be 70, 80 years old. God, I hope I make it that far. And there's nobody out there holding it down. You know, how fast do you think our society would devolve without good men, good average men? How about they just decide to, how about tomorrow we have a United States-wide earthquake and every bridge, every overpass in the United States is knocked down? Fuck you gonna do? How about the power grid goes down? I can't remember what year it was, but there was a time from Michigan, something happened to the power grid. Look, good, average, hard-working men make the world run. Are there a top 1 to 5 to 10% of men that get to enjoy the benefits that the rest of us don't get to enjoy? Of course there are. Is life fair? Fuck no. Life has never been fair. And if anybody ever in your life tries to tell you that life is fair, they're full of shit. You have to fight for everything you get in this life. You're going to get knocked down. You got to just pick yourself back up, not make the same mistakes, and you have to have your plans. Your first plan is always your dreamer phase. It's from your teenage years to about 24. At age 25, you have to have a career. And your career needs to last from 25 to the time you decide to retire. I'm not talking about a fucking job. And if you do have a job, you need to have at least 2 jobs. Yes, you need an extra job. You need to make as much money as you can to retire. The last phase of your life will completely depend on the first 2 phases of your life. And if you don't do the work that's required, you're going to suffer. And you're going to rue the day that you decided to take it easy when you were a young man. You have to pay the price to be successful. You have to do the work. No one gives less of a fuck about anyone than a man. They have more shelters for animals than they do for men. Let that sink in. Let me repeat that again. There are more animal shelters for horses and cows and kangaroos and dogs and cats and snakes and monkeys and all that shit than there are shelters for men. We have to make ourselves valuable. You must make your way in life. No one's ever going to give you anything. But don't ever give up. If you're going to bet on anything in your life, always bet on yourself. You have so much more control of your life than anyone wants you to believe. You can control so many things. You can control where you are, who you are, how you think, how you conduct yourself, how you move through life. Are you on time? Are you a yes man, or are you a man of principle? You have so much more control of your life than people want you to believe. But you have to do the work. I don't know shit about being a woman. I would never offer advice to women except for the fact that men need things and want things. And if you don't want to make peace with us women, then, it is what it is. Look, I'm an advocate for you. I promise you, I don't have a fucking book deal. I'm not trying to take anything from you. I don't need you to subscribe or like. If I hope my information helps you in some way. And that's it. That's all I want. I'm not doing this for anything other than that. And the thing that bothers me the most is there seems to be a war on men. Toxic masculinity, mansplaining, manspreading. Will you sit there and you don't have to smash your balls when you're sitting down. There are so many people telling me that I'm part of the fucking patriarchy, or because of the color of my skin, I'm somehow entitled to some privilege. You as a man, your life is more difficult than a woman's life is ever going to be. Ever going to be. Because you have no value. You have to make yourself valuable to the world that you live in. And if you don't, you're going to suffer terribly as you get old. No one cares less about I see them. There's guys at the end of Red Road when I go to get on the 10 to head east or west. There's guys down there begging every day for your change. They're at least as old as I am. How the fuck did you get that age and not figure it out? You are worth it. But if you do not do what is required of you, you're going to fuck your life up. You must put in the work. You have to make yourself valuable. How you make yourself valuable is you dare to be great from your teenage years to 24. At 24, if you haven't met your expectations or dreams, you have to take a reality check and ask yourself, how do I want the end part of my life to look like? And then you buckle down and you get a fucking career. Now you can still produce, you can still go after and pursue your dreams, but as a very minor part of your life. Your career will determine whether or not the last phase of your life, which is retirement to your death, is good or bad. Again, if you don't have a family and you didn't have a career and you didn't prepare, the end of your life is going to be at best arduous, at worst horrific. So this is to you young men. You are valuable. You matter. But you have to do the fucking work. All right? If you're a bartender at age 40 something, you fucked up. If you're a waiter at that age, you're fucked up. You have to have a career. And we need everybody in the trades. And I guarantee you, because China and the rest of the world scared the fuck out of us during the pandemic, that they're bringing manufacturing back here to the United States. The United States, Mexico, I don't know about Canada, they seem to be slipping off a cliff. But I guarantee you, for the next 30 years, the United States and the Mexico is going to become a juggernaut. All right? There is a massive difference between having a job and having a career. We need welders. We need carpenters. We need mechanics. We need guys that are truck drivers. We need tanker drivers. We need everything. We need police officers. We need firefighters. We need all that shit. And let me tell you something, ladies. No, you can't fucking carry me out of a fucking building. What are you going to do with me at 6'2", 238 pounds? How are you going to fucking carry me out of a building? What are you going to drag me by one arm? Fuck out of here. We're biologically different for a reason. Anyways, I don't want to get off on a rant. I'm telling you, you're worth it, but you have to do the work. Nobody's gonna fucking come and, hey, here's a $200,000 starting job. You have no experience. Nah, fuck out of here. Don't delude yourself. You cannot afford to be delusional as a man. Life will fucking crush you. All right? That was probably a bit darker than I wanted it to be, but it's the truth. Again, I'm not ever going to take anything from you. I don't want something from you. You don't owe me anything. I'm not smarter than you. All I'm trying to do is help you. And I don't want anything in return. You don't owe me, and you don't owe anybody, especially the fucking world. Let it fucking burn. You don't owe anybody anything. Make your way, make yourself valuable, do the work, and do not ever be surprised when you have a plan and you do the work and you become successful. All right? I'll do a video later the coming week on how to deal with success. And believe it or not, that's actually a little bit harder than people believe. We all know what it's like to be poor. Okay, the majority of us know what it's like to be poor. But some of us, when you do the right things, are actually surprised that you become successful. And I'll deal with that in probably my next video. In fact, I may do some research and put it out later today. Don't be too fucking hard on yourself. Your life is far more difficult than my life was when I was coming up. You're gonna be okay. Give yourself a fucking break. Keep your head up. Stay in a fucking fight. Take care of each other if you can. If you can't, take care of yourself. Like a fart in a G-string from West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.